Hey Coach, Coach John and Coach Ashley here today to talk about Back Squat Pro Day. Back Squat Pro Day is a fairly straightforward and advanced test of as many back squats that you can do in a single set at a prescribed weight of 155 pounds for women and 225 pounds for men. For more details and a deeper dive on technique, check out our Back Squat 101 video. Today we'll talk about the basics of setup, range of motion, and finally how to spot this back squat. So to start, to set Ashley up correctly, she'll begin by addressing the bar and placing it right at the tops of her shoulders, kind of the base of her traps. She'll unrack the bar, take a couple of steps out of the rack and set her feet to roughly shoulder distance. This starting position where her hips and her knees are fully extended is where we begin and finish every good rep. From here, she'll send her hips back and down until her hip crease is just below her knee here. Then she'll stand up, returning to full knee and hip extension. That is a good rep. Where we might see it go wrong is if Ashley doesn't quite reach full depth, where her hip crease remains above her knee. Stand up, Ash. That rep would not count. It's not necessary to stop the set there. We simply don't want to count that rep. Conversely, if Ash reaches full depth but doesn't quite stand up all the way at the top, leaving her chest kind of over the bar and her knees and her hips not completely straight, go ahead and stand up, Ash. Again, we don't stop the set there, we simply just don't count that rep. Where we might stop the set is if we see our member lose posture and position in their back. So if you watch Ashley's back on the way up, she begins to round here. That's the moment where, as a coach, we want to call that set and stop the member from performing any more reps. Thanks, Ash. Another point at which to stop the set is the old 5-second rule. If a member takes more than 5 seconds between reps, at that point, the set is over. Typically, their posture and position will not improve or even stay the same with that much time under tension. So again, any more than 5 seconds between reps, and that's an opportunity to stop the member. We also today want to talk about spotting a back squat. And when we spot back squats, it's important to keep a couple of things in mind and make sure we communicate these things to our members and to our class, especially in the walkthrough. Now, a spotter is there to help the member up if he or she gets stuck at any point along the rep. They are not there to catch or take the barbell from the member. If a spotter gets involved with the rep, then both the spotter and the lifter stand up with that squat at the same time. The spotter is simply there to assist the member complete the rep, again, not to take that weight from them. Communication is important here between the spotter and the lifter. The spotter must trace the member with every single rep, and to help demo this, Lenny will come on out and act here as the spotter with Coach Ash. So, as Ashley unracks the bar, Lenny will stand directly behind her, position his arms beneath her armpits, and trace every single repetition. So as Ashley squats down, Lenny is squatting down with her, and then they stand up together each rep. If there's a moment where Ashley gets stuck on the way up and can't complete the rep, so Ash, go ahead and squat down, and on the way sort of gets stuck, then Lenny is going to get his hooks under her armpits, professionally invade her personal space, help her up, and then they walk that rep back into the rack together. It's important to get close to your members when you spot. It's important to make contact, arms to armpits, hands to shoulders, and again, for the two of you to go up together. There it is, gang, our Back Squat Pro Day.